Good morning. Good morning, unicorns. It is day 1. Yay! Here's an opportunity to improve your life, to go to a whole different level of creation and have fun doing it. The most important thing in this 40-day period is your awareness. Your awareness of how you are thinking about and how you're responding to things that are happening around you. So, the underlying message is all things are possible. Here's what happens when you start the workout and you make a decision to be mindful about how you're thinking your thoughts. The thing that will happen is when someone says something that upsets you, aggravates you, or you say something that you feel is aggravating, you stop and you tell yourself, if everything that I want is possible, then how should I be responding just now that keeps me high on the emotional scale so that I can remain on track to manifest all the things that I want? Because that is the key. So remembering that all things are possible then makes us ask the question, why not? Why not? Why can't that? Why? The possibility is there. If the possibility is there for anything that you want, then why not this? Then this can also change and it can be what I want it to be. Why not? And the answer is the only thing standing in the way is me and my thoughts. But wait a second, I have control over my thoughts. My mind does not tell me what to think. I tell my mind what to think. And I'm going to tell my mind to think that all things are possible. All things are possible. Whatever you want is possible. And so you can have, be, or do anything you want. How things will come about, that's not your business. The universe will find someone. The universe will create an opportunity where no opportunity is visible to you. It will become visible because all opportunities can be orchestrated by the universe. The universe is so powerful. If the universe has the power to make the sun rise, if the universe has the power to bring about a change of seasons, if the universe has the capacity to keep the earth spinning on its axis, then creating a teensy-weensy tiny little opportunity for you is not a problem for the universe. You've got to believe it. That's where trust and faith enter the equation. You've got to believe it. You've got to believe that all things are possible. And then they will be possible. That is simply how it works. It is not supposed to be complicated. It is supposed to be simple. So, all things are possible. And if I was going to give you one piece of advice, I would tell you that you do not need to. If you're not used to doing all the exercises that are in the workbook, you don't need to suddenly incorporate all of them into your life. If it feels like, ooh, that's a lot, that's overwhelming, it's a lot of work, stop. Don't make it hard for yourself. Just pick one or two things and do them until they become natural, until they permeate every fiber of your being, until they become part of not just your thoughts. Your soul's already got it. So mind, soul, and body. Your soul has already got it because your soul, your inner being already knows that all things are possible. So the next thing you need to do is to convince your mind that all things are possible. And you convince your mind by showing it evidence. And that is the evidence. The evidence that I just shared with you is the evidence. The fact that the sun always rises, the earth keeps spinning, the seasons change, means that there is order in the universe. And that there is a power in the universe that is maintaining that order. And that power in the universe loves you and wants you to have everything that you want. And it is not deciding anything for you. When you ask, the power says, yes, you can have it. And now you have to trust that power. And if you can convince your mind to start trusting that power, then that decision making changes. Your decision making is impacted. You make different types of decisions, and as you make those different types of decisions, then your body, that new information, that logic, that your new logic, your new belief system starts becoming part of your cellular memory. Your body learns it. And when your body learns it, now it becomes your natural response. In psychology, they refer to terms of conscious competence and unconscious competence. Conscious competence is when you are retraining your logical mind. You're conscious of learning. Like when you first start learning how to drive a car or use any complicated piece of equipment, you are conscious. You are paying attention to every little detail, every little decision that you have to make. There's so many decisions involved in first learning how to drive a car. You learn about speed, you learn about how long it takes you to bring the car to a stop. You make a decision of what angle, how far you need to turn the steering wheel. You need to make the decision how to center yourself in a lane on the road. You need to make so many decisions when you're driving a car the first time, the first few times. But then it becomes your unconscious competence. You become competent without needing to think about it. And that's what the workout is aimed at. It's about making you think so that you start making deliberate choices that are different from your previous choices that you used to make. And you start making a different set of choices, and then you make them so many times that that becomes your cellular memory. That becomes automatic to you. This is the purpose of the workout, and with this purpose in mind, we complete one 40-day cycle and we start a whole other 40-day cycle. This is the reason. And in the 365 group, we don't take a break at all. In the 40-day workout, we take a 2-day gap. We do a 40-day workout, then we take 2 days and we start. We start all over again. But in the unlimited 365, we go much deeper. We go much deeper. We do a lot more fine-tuning. We answer a lot more questions. There's a lot more coaching going on. Hands-on. I am there every single day. And so, if you are someone who wants to take your 40-day workout to a whole other level, because you've done it a couple of times and you've seen what it's done for you, and now you're ready to take it to a whole other level, I invite you to come and join the Unlimited 365, where I will help you to take it to a whole other level. But if you're not ready for it, don't worry about it. The 40-day workout, I did it for many years over and over again before I created the 365. So, just keep doing the work. Be consistent in doing the work, and you will start seeing the results. All right, I'm going to let you go because it is time for my morning call inside the 365. Have fun with this 40-day workout, and I will see you later. Bye for now.